To show you how to use the Virtual Art Studio. For this video, you're going to see the title page of what you open up to when you open up your virtual classroom. Will have the option to either go to the icon guide, or you can go directly to the classroom if you are all set and don't need extra instruction. For today, you're going to see this extra bit. It says click here for instructions. So first thing you're going to do when you enter your virtual classroom is you're going to always put it in presentation mode, and you can do so by coming up to the button next to share that has a square with the play button and click on it. This makes your screen bigger as well as making it accessible to be able to click where you need to. If you notice that my cursor right now is just a black arrow, but when I click over something, for instance the instructions, it changes to a white hand. So you notice how it changes. This allows me to know that there's something there to click on. So I'm going to click here for instructions. So step one, I'm going to click on presentation button on the top right next to the yellow share button to easily use the virtual classroom features. I've already done that. So next, I've provided with you an icon guide. This is to help you understand the icons that I'll use within the daily assignments and instructions. And once you're familiar with that, I'll go over that in a second, you're going to go to the classroom by clicking the icon that looks like a little schoolhouse with my Bitmoji walking to school. You're going to follow the arrows, they're numbered 1 through 5, and to access today's lessons and instructions by clicking on the object next to them. When complete and want to return to the classroom to move on to the next step, you simply just click on the little icon with the arrow with my Bitmoji giving the thumbs up to return to the classroom. So I'm going to go back to the main page and go over the icon guide first. So I'm going to go back here. Notice my arrow is black. I bring it over here and it becomes an arrow. So I'm going to click on here. So you're going to see arrows that look like this, and they have a number either 1 through 5 on them. This is the order of how to do things. The easel icon is announcements and general overview of the week. You're going to see in each classroom is going to be a different symbol, but the color is going to be constant. So for instance, a red symbol symbolizes your daily warm-up. A white symbol symbolizes what you're going to be doing during your studio time. The black symbol symbolizes what the assignment is for that day. You're going to notice on each of the virtual classrooms, the background is going to change because I'm going to make it a famous artwork that will provide you extra exposure to art and art appreciation. So you're going to notice that there's this little tiny heart, usually in the top right hand corner, and this is extra information about the background artwork. This may also include an extra credit activity that you may do. If you see this little icon at the bottom, usually I'll try to put it in the bottom right hand. This is if you finished that activity and you want to return back to the classroom. If there is nothing to do for that day, for any particular daily warm-up or studio time or assignment, you're going to see this icon, this no symbol with the Bitmoji standing next to it. If there is a link within the assignment, you'll see a red arrow that's pointing to where you need to click. And your daily warm-ups, you're going to see the following 6, 7, 8 symbols. You're going to see the hands, which symbolize that you'll be creating something. The thought bubble, which means you'll be thinking about something. You'll see 2 speech bubbles, will mean discussing something. The eyes will symbolize that you'll be watching something. The book will symbolize that you need to read something. And the paper with the pencil symbolizes that you'll be writing. And the blue pencil symbolizes you'll be drawing. And the red question mark means that you'll be answering questions. You'll also see, usually number 5 will be the mystery artist. And this is where you're not required to do this, but this is an extra bit of exposure to art where you get to try to guess what the mystery artist is for the month. And for right now, this will be coming soon. It's not up yet. And you'll see this link, it just links you to the classroom. So if I wanted to go back to the classroom, I would click that. So I've already exposed the icon guide. Next, I'm ready to go back to the classroom and show you how it works. So I'm going to click link to the classroom. So here is your first classroom. You'll notice that you'll have your date of the week that it's here. You have the arrows that give you the directions. Here's your easel, here's your red symbol, your white symbol, your black symbol, and your mystery artist. Here is that further information about the background artist. So you simply would just click on the heart, and you'll notice that it opens up a website that you can check out more information about the artwork. So here is the painting, and then underneath you would read the information about the artwork and the artist, and then simply just click back onto the classroom when you're ready to go back and follow the next steps. So to start with, I'm going to start with number 1. So you'll notice here that if I go to my easel, it returns from the black arrow to a white hand. I'm going to click on that first. That's going to bring me to the announcements page. Here you're going to see important reminders of things you need to be aware of or general overview of the week. You'll see this in formats of videos, in written form, or there may be nothing at all. There may not be any announcements for the week. Once you've read or completed or watched what is needed on this page, when you're done, remember to click on the little check mark and it'll bring you back to the classroom. I then would go to my second task. I'd find my second arrow and I'd click on the red symbol, in this case the red star. This brings you to your daily warm-up. These are activities that range from 5 to 10 minutes that challenge you, provide extra practice, or inspire you to new ideas of the world of art. Activities are focused around the following topics: observing and watching, reading, writing, discussing, answering questions, thinking, creating, and drawing. Once you've completed the activity that is listed for that day, you would then either submit it to Google Classrooms if that's what it asks, or you'd move down and click on to the next, go back to your classroom and go on to the next task. So the next task, number 3, is the white star. This brings you to your studio time activity. So here is where you'll look at what's listed, whether it be working on a teacher choice project, a student choice project, sketchbook assignments, class exercises or practices, or maybe there's a demonstration for that day. That'll all be listed onto the slide and it will either connect you to what you need to do, watch, or listen. When you're done with that, submit your work if you need to on Google Classrooms, and when you're done, click on the arrow. The next activity 4 brings you that black icon. This is your assignment. Here you'll find the directions for the assignment assigned for the day and the due date. The due date will be listed in red. The link for the assignment can be reached by clicking on the question mark. In this case, notice how the arrow changes. I've pointed, the red arrows are pointing, saying click here, here's your assignment. When you're done, submit that to Google Classrooms and maybe you link that directly to the slide and then go back to the classroom. And last bit is that mystery artist. By clicking on this, each month I'll put on a new mystery artist. Each class day during the month they'll give you a new clue. Based on the clues and pictures, you are to tell me who the artist is. Enter your guess on Google Classroom under the topic Mystery Artist. The correct guesses will be put in for a raffle for a chance to win a prize. The idea is to expose you to more art and artists beyond what is given in the classroom. Having trouble? Use your resources. So when you're done, you can either choose to go back to the classroom if you need to for any reason, or simply click done and done, and you will be done for the day. Thank you very much.